Hi everyone, Donut here. Sorry I've been absent for a couple days, but my son brought home the flu type A from school just for dad from his little D-Gen classmates. I had some good videos lined up and we're gonna jump to it now, but first I want to talk to you about something. Also, my eyes are bloodshot and a little watery because I'm sick with the flu, not because I'm high. Skynet is coming to San Francisco. Joe Rogan told me that. I mean, but are we really going to be upset if San Francisco is gone? AKA Dirty Needle Hobo Butthole Los Angeles 2.0. Why is my camera looking that far that way? Come here, you little whore. Oh, the cat's been fucking with it. I'm joking about San Francisco disappearing off the map because of killer robots. Just wishful thinking. I wonder if there are as many hobo dicks in San Francisco just swinging around for everyone to see like there is in Los Angeles. Which place has more hobo dicks hanging out? Why am I asking these questions? But have you seen the headlines? San Francisco police, killer robots, motion passes. San Francisco will allow police to deploy robots that kill. Hey, my flu is making me sound like the movie guy almost. San Francisco to allow police killer robots. San Francisco approves killer police robots. Time to arm your toasters, folks. San Francisco allows police to use robots to remotely kill suspects. Before we continue, give a standing ovation to our sponsor for this video, USCCA. Let's say someone attacks you or a family member and you rightfully shoot them in self-defense. Sad to say, there's a chance you're going to be arrested and drugged through criminal and civil court. The USCCA is basically justifiably shooting people insurance, and it only costs a couple bucks a month depending on what package you choose. They provide a 24/7 team of attorneys, upfront bail bond funding so you don't have to sit in jail, up to $2 million to cover your ass in civil court, and tons of other benefits like self-defense training. Go to uscca.com/donut or click on the link in the description below. Joe Rogan. One of the only podcasts I'll actually catch every once in a while, especially the one where he did shrooms with Post Malone. I like him because he usually does a lot of research and he's very inquisitive, and he's not just a headline reader. Of all people, Joe, I thought you'd be the one to research this.
You were the chosen one!
I'm pretty sure you've even talked trash about people who were headline readers before, Joe. Joe Rogan posted on Instagram, San Francisco police can now kill people with robots. The rule proposal passed 8-3 in civil rights groups where a Rubicon has been crossed. Joe Rogan said, "This is such a fucking tremendously insane decision with terrifying implications. The fact that anyone thinks it's okay to vote for robots gunning people down is fucking nuts, but that a majority is just bonkers." Oh, and you're reading it from a Vice headline? Come on. Chris Cole, no, my favorite skateboarder is like, F this. I think I got one of the most voted replies on here. I feel like you of all people would have researched instead of reading a headline. I'm going to explain myself here in a second. Joe, I don't know if you knew this, but Dallas PD did it before it was cool. I don't think I heard you talk about that one. That's right, they smoked a motherfucker with a robot if you never heard that story. I hardly ever recycle content, but I've already talked about the Dallas robot and told that story within the past 30 days. So I'm just going to recycle a little bit of that story right here. The Dallas robot, better known as R2FU. Here you go. You can skip ahead a minute or two if you don't want to watch it, if you've already synced it. The suspect took his Sega AK-47, a Glock 19, threw on some hard plates, and headed over to downtown Dallas, where they were having a protest over the deaths of Philando Castile and Alton Sterling. The suspect opened up on crowds of officers and protesters together, killing 5 cops and injuring 11 more people. After hundreds of shots being fired between the suspect and officers, he barricaded himself into a nice little funnel, where in order to get to him, officers would have to go down a long corridor and then turn a corner. This is not what you would call tactically sound for police officers. People are gonna die. Someone inside the building suggested that they use a .50 caliber rifle to shoot him through the walls. SWAT was like, "My brother in Christ, you're in a college with sheetrock walls. We might kill him, but we'll also tag 5 college students and the old lady's dog across the street." They came up with the idea to put C4 on their bomb robot and blow him up. So that's what happened. The robot held a little 1-pound brick of C4 against the wall that the suspect was on the other side of, and boom, shrapnel everywhere into the room, suspect's dead. A lot of people online, especially Twitter and Reddit, and especially tech journalists, are saying, well, hell, this is a slippery slope. If they allow this to happen, then imagine the possibilities. We're gonna see these things rolling up to protests, coming to our peaceful protests with guns on them ready to kill. Well, Dallas evaporated that guy 7 years ago. Have we seen any armed robots at any of their protests since then? Nope. And this is Texas. We love strapping guns on So you're probably going to be safe in hippy dippy land, California. People really do be thinking that there's going to be robots patrolling the streets just blasting folks in low-income neighborhoods. I mean, Boston Dynamics might be close to implementing something like that. No, not low-income neighborhoods, like a robot that you can strap guns to that actually works. It's a lot harder than it looks. I saw some Australian dick strap a gun to a robot and it failed pretty bad.
Shit. He's running sideways. Oh, I think he fell over.
Oh no. Anyways, well, guess what I did? I researched for 5 minutes. I actually read the bill, which won 8-3 votes. There's only one line that says anything about these killer robots that are going to be at our protests, destroying minorities or whatever the people are thinking. The robots listed in this section shall not be utilized outside of training and simulations, criminal apprehensions, critical incidents, exigent circumstances, executing a warrant, or during suspicious device assessments. Here's the important part, is the only line that mentions anything about robots using deadly force. Robots will only be used as a deadly force option when risk of loss of life to members of the public or officers is imminent and outweighs any other force option available to SFPD. Does it mention anything about strapping guns to robots and smoking people who are jaywalking? This means that if police can't get to someone to shoot them, and there's definitely gonna be loss of life, imminent, that's what that means, we should call in the chunk of moving metal, and that'll kill them, and it'll preserve human life. I don't see anything wrong with that, which is exactly what Dallas PD did a couple of years ago. They had no other options, didn't want anyone else getting killed. They negotiated with the guy for hours, so they destroyed him with a Black Ops 2 kill streak. Like I said, that was 7 years ago, and they haven't used the robot to kill anyone since then. You haven't even seen it other than bomb threats and when a dude gets barricaded and they bring it in just to look at him. One of the only bastions of hope on Reddit, the Protect and Serve subreddit, they did a big thread about it that had some subject matter experts in there, like a couple cops. The thread was called Misleading Headline of the Week, San Francisco will allow police to deploy robots to kill. Here are some of the comments I found on there that were entertaining and enlightening. Safer for officers? Ah, that's why Reddit hates it. If anything, this probably reduces cases of officer-involved shootings because you're not asking a human to put their life on the line when using this technology. Reddit told me these robots are going door to door using lethal force to collect on parking tickets. This confirms the Eagle has landed. Head to your bunkers for further direction. Clearly it's Terminator/RoboCop time. Really, we just want to kill all the hippies and libs. It's just a tool, no different from a rifle. No AI system is going to make a decision to use force. It's still a human who will still be judged under Graham versus Connor. Just safer for officers if it's ever actually implemented. I wholeheartedly support the use of T-1000 units in law enforcement. I do too. I actually received an anonymous email from someone who works at SFPD who said they've had shotguns on their bomb robots for 30 years now, for detonation purposes, of course, and I haven't seen those blasting people either. Trust me, I'd find the body camera footage on that real quick. The Protect and Serve subreddit made some good points, gave me a good chuckle, but I'll leave this one up to you guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Had the police gone too far this time? Is it only rational to let a robot kill someone if they've been killing a bunch of people and police can't get to them? Is it bad? Is it a slippery slope into Skynet? If you want to help... If you want to help, if you want to, God damn it, Bobby. If you want to help support the channel, you can go over to my Patreon. I just released an 8-minute plus video about my wiener. You can go over to bunkerbranding.com to get some super sweet merch, like this R2FU shirt that we have over there. Or just go to donutoperator.com to see any of my other social media stuff. I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
Whack.